Hi guys, it's getting closer to Christmas and it's finally the time of the year when you can make Christmas crafts. In this video I'm going to be showing you how I made this cute miniature table. Let's get right into it. First I used some brown clay to make some gingerbread dough as well as some gingerbread cookies. Since my clay pieces were so tiny, I created them directly on pieces of parchment paper, so I wouldn't risk destroying them later when it was time to put them in the oven. When I had made it this far, I thought the dough looked way too intact to be part of a real Christmas baking, so I ripped off a piece of clay. I definitely think this added an extra level to the dough. Then I made a tiny cookie cutter out of paper that I painted with some silver paint. Out of wooden grill sticks, I made a rolling pin. Then I created a dough scraper out of a piece of clay and some plastic. Unfortunately, I deleted some footage here, but essentially I just cut a hole in the clay piece and then added the piece of plastic to it with some glue. Here I made a bag of flour. Most of the work that went into this part was painting, and as I was painting I used a real size bag of flour as a reference. Then I created a baking plate out of black clay and then I painted it to give it a shiny look. I did make a pot coaster, but in reality I could have just put anything under the baking plate since it was not visible in the final product. Then I created a candle holder. I wanted to use toothpicks for the lights, but since I didn't have any at home, I used a wooden grill stick that I sanded so it would become thinner. I was very happy when I discovered that I had a green sponge, since it was perfect as moss, but you could of course use another sponge as well and paint it instead. Here I'm making a coffee pot, a cup of coffee, and a tiny plate. I couldn't resist making a saffron bun since that is a Swedish tradition. To give it the look of being freshly baked, I added a thin layer of some brown and 2 dots as raisins. Time for the table. I used a fan brush to give it some character, and then to make it look lighter I just painted over it with some white paint. Then I added a piece of fabric as a tablecloth. I glued the edges to the table and rolled it up on one side. Then it was finally time to glue everything into place. I splashed some white paint onto the dough to make it look like flour. And this is how it turned out. I hope you liked it, and please give this video a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my future videos. Bye!